Chatty Chatot here, and welcome to my office, guys. Hello, it's been a while since you've seen my office. I apologise for the crazy hair and I apologise with no headset because I'm going to be switching from camera to camera quite often, so it's just easy without my headset because I'm just going to get tangled up in my tools that are on my desk as well. Today's video is, today is ChattyDraws, and I'm going to hopefully draw possibly the intro for this whole series, as well as some other drawings, and I'm going to show you guys, for the people who follow my Instagram and things like that. So this is kind of a vlog, sort of, I guess. I'm still working on how this series is going to go, so please comment in the comment section below if you guys like a certain thing about the video and some that don't, because I need, you know, give me a bit of slack because I am trying to figure out what's best, because I've never done anything like this before on the channel. I've never done this. This is completely new to me, because ChattyDraws is mainly, was mainly digital, but now that I have my tools and people on Instagram have seen this, which is my rig, and this is my desk where I'm going to be drawing things, and I'm going to be drawing and showing you things, whoops, sorry about that, guys. So I'm going to be drawing things like, whoops, goodness gracious me, I'm going to be showing you things like this. I'm going to show you how you can make this, and yes, it is possible. And it's just a matter of, I'm going to be breaking things down into shapes. I'm going to be doing steps, and I will do a little bit of talking as well, about mainly how I go about even thinking about constructing something like this. Now, for people who are big Final Fantasy fans, this is Midgar from Final Fantasy VII. I did this for a friend of mine who really wanted like something a bit arty on their wall, and this is as you can see how big it is. This is an A3 size paper. I just use sketching paper. I don't use, you can use watercolor paper, which is the paint that I use, but I just use sketching paper because, one, it's cheaper and it's easier to get a hold of. You can't always just go into a normal sort of bit of everything shop and get watercolor paper because it's a little bit more specific than most. So I did actually have something already that I was in the midst of doing, which was my Jurassic Park scene for, again, another friend of mine. But we're going to start something completely new, and I thought I better relate it to the channel first. So I'm going to relate it to the channel, as well as doing other things as well, but I'm going to be mainly doing scenes like this. If you guys have ideas of things you want, like if you want, as you can see in the background, I've got me things in the background. If you want one Pokemon themed, Metroid themed, Mario themed, why not? Zelda themed. I have been thinking of doing the Castle of Hyrule, which would be very difficult, but I think I could do it considering I've done Hogwarts for a friend of mine. And again, if you want to see those, they're on the Instagram for Chatty Chatot, as well as my personal Instagram as well. So go and check those out. Anyway, without further ado, I'm yammering, so I'm sorry about that. We're going to go from the head down shot. I'm going to just be talking. You'll probably just hear me, and there'll be some speed up as well, because I'm not going to have you sit, because this stuff takes hours. It's in 3 stages, and I'll tell you the 3 stages once we get there. So guys, we are here on the table. You can probably see me on this, well, I'm going to do a bit of side camera work, sort of. No, I'm not going to do that. So you can see me on the table. So all you're going to need for this part is we're going to do my hands are terrible. I do apologise for my very hands. Yeah. So all you need for this first part is, obviously, we need to sketch what we're sketching before we paint it and ink it. So we need pencil, rubber when we make mistakes, and we are going to be making, so this is stage 1, we're going to be doing the actual ChattyDraws logo. Or say the logo, the actual sort of thing. And I thought it'd be a good start to draw my mascot, hence why I've got a Chatot in the corner there. So we're gonna get started. Now, first of all, I do actually have an actual written Chatty Chatot logo, which is what I'm going to do. I might draw my mascot first. So how I go about looking at things is I tend to sketch things out first. I tend to have like some reference photos as well. So I get references of what I want to draw and then I go. So I'm going to be drawing my main mascots, all three of them I think in a row. So I have Chit Chat, who's my main mascot, which you see in the logo constantly. If you watch my streams, there's Chat Chit. I'll put these guys on the screen for you guys. Who is his little sister, who causes a lot of havoc. That she's on one of the stream stuff. And then there's Mimic, who's the last one, who is a Mimikyu that thinks that it's a Chatot, so it dresses as a Chatot. But we don't tell her that. So I have 3 mascots to draw, so let's get started. I will probably put some nice background music and I'll speed this all up for you. So first of all, middle center stage is going to be Chit Chat. So let's do Chit Chat. Now at this point I've decided to actually not have his wings by his side. I want him to have his wings quite wide open because I want him to be the middle of all this. And I just sort of decided, yeah, that might be wise, and I'm going to move his tail instead, rather than actually, because then I can have the other mascots sort of here and here. I'm just putting some markings in so I know sort of well roughly whereabouts the placement is, because he's the biggest out of the lot of them. And he is kind of the first mascot that I ever created. So he has a lot of attitude, Chit Chat does, in my mind anyway, as a mascot. He is like, he's the one who started everything. So he needs to be quite a character in this. So we're going to speed up again. And like I said, the sketching won't, this will be basic sketching, then detail, and then paint, and then actual inking, and it doesn't look like much at the moment. You'll see what I mean as things go on. So and it was definitely on the sun and moon stuff. If I go on the sun and moon stuff, the old sun and moon stuff, that brings back memories. Yes. Oh yeah, he is. He's right there. So if I zoom in, yeah, that's Mimic. Mimic's very cute. Mimic we're going to have facing the other way so we can balance out the picture. So Mimic's going to be facing this way. Again, Mimic is bigger, like I said, so we need a bigger head. Oh, actually no, Mimic we can make a little bit smaller actually, because obviously Mimic is only, well, I say only a Mimikyu. Mimic can be just positioned a bit smaller, but a bit bigger than Chat Chit. Circle first. Now, her head quest isn't as sophisticated, so I'm going to have it sort of drooping a bit. I'm sweating profusely, by the way. I thought that would be great information for you guys, that I am very much sweating. It's so warm. I don't dare, well, I will go outside probably. I have done actually to water my garden, but it's roasting in the UK and I cannot take that heat. No, I can't take that heat at all. It's really bad. So that is the drawing stage done. Now we need to paint, and then we're inking this and we should be good. Right guys, so it has been another day. I've waited for this for a little while, so we're going on to the colouring side of things now. We've got our sketch in place. We're going to be using, I was waiting for this to come. This is my favourite thing to use ever. It's brand new, we've only just got it, so I'm going to have to undo the packaging. But these are brilliant. They are expensive, but they are the best watercolours I've ever come across, and I love them to bits. This is just a pocket version. It is actually called a pocket box, and I love it to bits. So I'm going to be using this. I do have, this is the box to the old one. This is my old one, just to show a comparison. And I've just used 2 of the colours. It's actually cheaper to get get a brand new one than to actually buy the individual colours, so it's better to get a whole box. Also, I'm just showing off the different paintbrushes here that I'm going to be using to colour this, to watercolour this, and let me move these out of the way. And obviously I've got my, it wouldn't be watercolour without the water. The water is here, so you can see that. I also have these. Now these are just tea bags. These are just normal English tea bags, and this is the first thing I'm going to do. Usually when you do something like this where it's got a clear space, is we're going to do a background. I'm going to tea stain it, and tea staining is basically getting a tea bag and literally just, well, I may as well show you. It's just staining the paper. It's one of my favourite things to do. We're not going to tea stain everything, we're just tea staining the background. It's not going to be completely tea stained. I am actually going to colour over this, but this is what I thought would look good for this particular thing that I'm doing for myself. And like I say, comment down below what you guys want to be the next drawing, because I'm probably going to do the inking and the painting relatively quickly compared to the actual drawing. So I'm going to speed through this, and we're going to let this dry, and I'm just going to pattern it, and then once the background's done we'll move on to the actual characters. Right guys, so we're back. This is dry. It is a little bit dark, but I'm going to lighten hopefully all this video. It's just because I'm doing this really late. So now all we need, believe it or not, is just this. This is what I call my inking. It is just a simple biro pen, but trust me, this is the most powerful thing that you'll have to do this. You wouldn't believe it, but it's true. So I'm literally, I can't really even explain it. It's better for me to just show you. All I'm going to do is outline, detail, and then this piece will actually be done. And I'm going to fast forward it. If I speak, then I will speak a couple of things. But like I say, you're just going to be watching me doing that. So I'm going to start with Chit Chat itself. And then I'm probably going to do some detail in the background just to lighten it up and give it a bit more character. So we're going to start with Chit Chat first. And that is one. We're going to do Chat Chit next. Just decided the background definitely needed something, so I decided to just doodle over the background just to finish it off and just give it a bit more going on with it. And I think we're finished, guys, because I could do bits to this, I could add more, but I think that would be distracting to what's going on here. I might end up doing that. I might end up doing that after this camera is switched off. I'm not quite sure. I quite like it. This is going to be just framed for my office, but that is just showing how pencil, well, not pencil, but just how a simple pen can make such a difference. And I love this. I actually really like it, of me 3 mascots. And yeah, we are probably going to now frame this. I'm probably going to have it on the office wall, most likely. So basically, guys, if you really enjoyed this sort of stuff, like I say, comment down below of what you want to see next. I think I have an idea of what's going to be next to draw, which is going to take me some planning. It's going to take me some time. I have some ideas. There's actually a photo, well, not a photo, but a poster in my office that's giving me a similar sort of idea of what I could do for it. It's going to take a lot of this, that painting is going to take a lot more demand on me, because this is just my mascots, nothing complicated in the foreground compared to some of the other paintings that I've shown on the screen that I have done. So like I say, if you want to keep up with progress of behind the scenes, so you want to see these paintings before they come out, go and follow me on Instagram. That's where things are going to be shown. Also, guys, if you do like this sort of content, please like, please subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you know exactly when I'm uploading, exactly when I am streaming as well. Like I say, follow me on Twitch as well, because that's where I will be streaming. Anyway, guys, I have basically chatted on enough as per normal, and I will see you in the next Chatty Draws. But remember, guys, chat on!